Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 74 of our World Conquest / Golden Century run as Spain, where last episode was a lot of rebel crushing, and I mean a massive amount of rebel crushing, but thankfully we are back down to a minor amount of overextension, and that's just because I declared war. Well, that wasn't done, so that was kind of my own fault. But today we're going to be finishing up the wars that we have over here in Southeast Asia, and hopefully I'm going to give a little bit of this land actually to my subject here, so that we can sort of snake him up into here, and then I'll declare war on Transoxiana, and then this guy, who is guaranteed, well not guaranteed, but Defender of the Faith stuff, the Transoxiana, and then I can maybe just like full annex Assam or something, or Tsang. And then, yeah, this can go to my subject, and then we'll just give him a bunch of Transoxiana's land as well. So, he's gonna be, you know, Spanish Indochina, but also not really. He's gonna be, a client state for the rest of Asia, pretty much. I mean, Punjab's gonna get a little bit of land here. I'll distribute as much as I can to him, and then the rest is just gonna go straight to this guy. Because I think I'm just going to try and push my way all the way through the rest of the admin things I have, other than courting, so we're going to see what we can get done with that. Also, these guys can, yeah, go all the way back around to there. Looks like our morale is nearly double theirs, not quite, just 2.2 more. And hopefully, with the difference in army, we should be good enough to win, even with this unbalanced war, or this unbalanced battle here. We took relatively equal casualties, which for us is actually a solid win, because we went in there with fewer men. Anyway, oh, I think my headphones are a little too loud, there we go. Let's send these guys down to here. I might declare one Lanjiang as well. In fact, I think that would be a good idea. There's pretty much no limit to the amount of overextension I'm going to feed this guy. He could easily end up at like 1,000 overextension, depending on how much land I give him. As long as I don't have to core it, I really don't care how much overextension I give him. His land is limited, and I have more than enough troops to deal with whatever rebels could come up. So he's gonna suffer a little bit for it, but I'm gonna feel great, so. Siege of Dali is done. Let's move you guys around here. Let's actually have this guy do a quick siege. Yeah, let's have this guy. Oh! Ah, yes, a new heir! I knew it would pay off. Look at this. Look at this dude. 362. That is great. I mean, it's less admin, which kind of sucks, but I can annex a little more. I can do a little bit more Diplo annexation and stuff like that. Some more unjustified demands. Oh, that's gonna be great. Beautiful, beautiful heir. Look at this mad lad. Likely we're going to end up with a long Queen Regency, which is going to suck, but I'll take this guy. Yeah, that's fine. And I was looking around. Yeah, there we go. Missionary Strength guy. And if I could get a Discipline guy, that would be better, I think. Better than the Morale dude that I have. Let's go into Mong Pai there. So what's the order of annexation? Well, obviously it's going to start off with Dai Viet. Dai Viet's going to have to get slapped. There's no question about that. Hopefully Spanish Indochina can actually take all this. They probably can. I'm gonna bank on the fact that they probably will be able to. Probably. Let's see here. Yeah, this is actually gonna be done soon as well. But I need to finish up this war before I declare this war so that I can hand him some land. Especially over here in Dali. Let's see, what I want to take is this stuff. Which I can apparently do with no problem, okay. I could take more, but then the Diplo starts to become a little expensive. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of Diplo, I just want to have the path open for him to take that. So, that's cool if we get started with that. In fact, why don't I actually just finish that off? Why don't I just do that? Well, I can't give it to him, that's the reason why. So I need to finish the rest of this war as well. So let's have you go into there. You can actually barrage this, no issue. Apparently not, we don't have any artillery, so we're going to use a naval barrage. Close enough, same thing. I also went ahead and built like a ton of fortresses, because I can afford to, and it helps with my army tradition. A little bit. It's not much, but it'll help slightly, kind of, maybe. By like 0.5, maybe? I think that's what it is. 0.5 or 0.1. It's not much, but it's a little bit of army tradition. Just to help us maintain it a little. Keep getting those good generals. You also have no cannons. What's with everyone having no cannons? This sucks. Speaking of no cannons, you would take a really bad fight against anyone with cannons. Enact... 3 inflation isn't so bad. 3 inflation's okay, because we lose inflation each year anyway, so... yeah, that's fine. Wait a second, I'm at 8.5% inflation. Well, that's okay, because that just affects prices, and I have so much money I don't care. Yeah, no cannons. You should go here. You should go and siege down something else. If I could just white peace Mongpai, actually, that would be great. So how likely are you to white peace? Well, not yet, but at some point you will. Good riddance for the Ayutayan flagship, there they go. Let's have these guys go into here, actually, because they're no longer needed. I didn't even notice this guy has some stuff down there, that's kind of awkward. Okay, Mongpai, would you leave? Nope. Okay. We'll wait then. I'll wait. Let's actually have this guy get ready to invade Transoxiana. In fact, what if I get you guys to go up into here as well? What if I get these guys to go here? And I would like someone over here, if I could do that. I'm not ready to declare on Russia yet. I still have to do the entire Transoxiana war, so... let's have you guys go into there. Might take them too long, though. Possible. So this is going to go to my subject. And they would accept. With literally exactly 100%. It'll go straight to my subject, which will actually end the Empire of China, because they will get full annexed. I believe that's full annexation, right? If I were to take a quick guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, that's all the cores. So that's going to give me, what, 100 prestige, I think? I don't remember. It's not going to tell me. I think it's a decent amount of prestige, actually, so... how about I placate my most rebellious subjects? I don't remember exactly how much prestige it gives you, but we're going to find out. The end of an empire, does that not give me prestige? Is ending the Empire of China not prestigious? Is that a not prestigious enough deed for the game to give you some prestige? Is there no event? Is there nothing? Oh man, I feel disappointed now, actually. How much prestige does it give you? 0. Yeah, okay. That's cool. It's not like I wanted prestige anyway. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright. Let's take down that fort. Oh, it's gonna be super fast. I love Napoleonic warfare. Alright, you're gonna go down here. Alright. Battle with Ayutthaya. Assumably, I think that's what's happening. Probably, yep. Ships down there. Let's go and beat up these guys. I still have random stacks doing nothing. Let's have you move up into there. Papal State. Cool, cool. Okay, so this truce is definitely done by now, right? No, wow, okay. Next month. Next month. Okay, so if Mongpai leaves, I'll just white peace him, unless I can... there we go. I'll still white peace him, though. Yeah, because I'll take land that'll let me... yeah, next war will take his land, so I'll just white peace him, I think. Except for allies. I'll get rid of I'll get rid of that alliance. Yeah, I'll get rid of those. Okay, he can leave. Also, I noticed that I didn't actually get rid of that, so I built a stack there. What is this? Past the abolition of slavery. I don't think we're getting much money from slavery. I don't think so. So that's a tech cost decrease, right? Missionary strength decrease, tech cost decrease. So, and then I get stab cost modifier for the rest of the game, which is kind of useless, but, actually we make so much money, it doesn't make a difference. Does that tech cost? It does apply pretty conveniently on time. I think almost everything that it can swap to is actually worth more. If it swaps to cattle, that's more. If it swaps to grain, that's less. It could swap to ivory. It's the same if it's naval supplies. I think it can swap to, like... I think anything it can swap to, except for grain, is actually worth as much or more, so it's actually worth it to take this, I think. It should say, like, new goods discovered and stuff, because we decided to shift the economy. So, let's have this guy move up into here as well. How are we doing? Dali. Over here, we'll take this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'd be able to take it if I didn't take it myself personally first. I don't think our subject would be able to... unless maybe here. No, it doesn't really matter which order we take it in. If I take it myself and I give it to them, there's no difference. Okay, there's no difference. Instead, they can take this and a bunch of money. Actually, instead of money, your alliance with Ayutthaya would do just fine. Maybe Lanzhang as well. I don't care that much about your money. And then we'll give that back to you. And that should be good, I think. Yeah, that would be fine. And then Ayutthaya, we just need to take a little bit more land first. Which shouldn't take too long, I don't think. So, from Ayutthaya, obviously, the first thing to do is this. And the second thing to do is this. Let's start with those, and this would be good, this would be good. Can't take the whole thing, but I can take some pretty decent chunks. This would be a solid peace deal. My subject is going to hate me for it. Well, they're going to love me for it, actually, because I'm giving them so much land, but it's going to be painful on them. It's going to be super painful for them. But that's okay. Let's have this guy move up into here. We're getting ready for this war, which is going to be next month. In theory. Once we give all this stuff to my subject. There we go, we got a bunch of stuff. I'm seeing some ivory, tropical wood, a lot of salt, a lot of... Yeah, I think we'd actually be making more money, right? I think that would be a net increase. Because I'm pretty sure the price was, like, terrible anyway, so... all this stuff would have changed over. Yeah, if it's ivory, you get more. If it's tropical wood, then it's the same. But I think overall there was a higher chance of getting a better trade good. So, there you go. Oh, and the price decreases for everyone else anyway, so screw those guys. Wait, I think I'm the only... never mind, I think I'm the only one who has them anyway. I don't think anyone else was actually... No, never mind, there are a few. This one's still there. This one that exists in Azal for some reason. I don't understand the historical reason for that. I know it exists. I'm sure there is a reason for that. I don't get it, though. Anyway. So, Ayutthaya, would you guys like to, you know... Ayutthaya? Because that would be great. Okay, you guys are taking care of that. Siege of Pahang is done. Is that good or... No, that's not good. That's very not good. Can I... No, come on, man. How is this 70%? How is this much land 70%? Someone explain that to me. I thought it'd be a lot more. We'll just have to wait and I'll beat up this stack in the meantime. He's not sure which general to put on it. Well, doesn't matter which one he puts on it, actually. Oh, he might actually get there on time, so let me just convince him otherwise, you know? And that's GG. So, I'm not going to core any of this stuff. And I mean that quite literally, I'm not coring any of it. This is all going to go to my subject. So it looks nice. While I still have it here. Actually, no, it looks terrible, because my name is in the best possible location. Look at that, isn't that nice? But yeah, we've gotten a lot of stuff done here, which is cool. And it's time to distribute it. 231% overextension going straight to my subject. They're gonna love it. Guaranteed. It's gonna be a lot more than that, so this is just the tip of the iceberg, really. We're gonna be giving him this. We're gonna be giving him a bunch of this stuff over here. But yeah, let's give him the land he's due. Ah, not this one. I have a core on that. That was close. I actually do have a core on that. Yeah, he can have, like, all of this. Have fun, buddy. God, this is so much. I didn't even realize, like, how much actual, dev this was. That's a ridiculous amount of dev. I have a core on that. Yeah, I do. Okay, that means that this stuff goes to him then. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, but I might core this stuff up. What is that, 2 cores left? Yeah, I can take that, that's not a problem. Alright, cool, these guys are actually just gonna stay here. Each and every one is gonna have a spot to sit in, and they're going to make sure that he doesn't fall apart while I'm busy. So, a lot of stacks are in a good position. Let's assign the leaders. So we have 2 more stacks over here, actually. One can go here. One can stand there. Yeah, he can stand there. You're gonna deal with this area. We're gonna deal with this area. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So we're actually gonna keep him as... What do you call it? Where are you? Spanish Indochina. You're gonna get scourged. I don't want you to be at war. I need your men back home where they're focusing on maintaining stability. But I'm gonna declare on Transoxiana, who, surprise, surprise, has 0 allies. So let's do that, and we're gonna get started on our next war. Punjab's actually not even in the war, so they're not gonna get sieged down, which is great. But all of these men are gonna move in. I also need to declare war on this guy, but we have to wait like a month for Multan. Yeah, and then this stuff goes to Punjab. This stuff goes to my subject. How much overextension do you have? Like, probably 400%? Oh. 600%. Okay, you know, close enough. So he's at 600% overextension. I wonder how much I can improve that by, you know, making that 1,000. Well, we're gonna find out. We're absolutely gonna find out. We're gonna see how much overextension I can give one subject. Does it go over 1,000? Does it cap at 1,000? Who knows? But we're gonna figure it out. If I get any useful scientific knowledge out of this run, it's gonna be how much overextension can you give a subject? And I am one curious dude. So let's pick up these guys. Hopefully they don't just drop down to being, you know, 0.9k everywhere. Hopefully that was good. I don't know. I might have doubled up a couple too many times. But oh well. These guys are going to go into there. You're going to definitely go for that siege, if you would please. You guys are going to go to that siege, which is good. You guys are going to go down here and spread out. Actually, how about you go down to this siege? We don't have anyone on that yet. Ooh, right, because going down to that siege doesn't really work. That's why. Okay. This guy can stand nowhere, really. How about there? That's fine. You're going to stand here and deal with this section. Really is incredible how much unrest each of these provinces have. Oh man, that's so much unrest. Oh, you can actually stand there, incredible. And he's not going to be able to core it for a while, that's for damn sure. So, it's a shame to be this guy. I could actually subsidize him, why don't I do that? I canceled my subsidies from the other guy. So how about for like... Probably take you 20 years to core this, so let's just give you 200 buckets a month for 20 years. And then they might be able to core all that. Maybe. It's a possibility. Wait, is he actually converting this? No way. Is this subject? You're telling me this client state is actually doing that? Unthinkable. Unheard of. Impossible. And that's not going to end very well. Well, rest in peace those units. This guy needs to come up and deal with those before they become a really big issue. And before they become a really big issue means like now, because it's becoming a really big issue. Huh. I mean, they're all expendable, but like, not like this, please. Not like this. This is gonna be a disaster if I don't group them back up. So everyone go back into here, please. Except those who are obviously going to die. A bunch of money or trade efficiency. I'll take the efficiency. These guys are gonna die. That guy's gonna die. Group them back up. That's a bit of a disaster going on down there. Not good stuff, but I did win. What is that, a siege or two? Was that what that was? I think so. I won this siege. I won that siege. Okay, cool. These guys need to group up. Yeah, this is a bit of an issue. I will take this, though. Because, again, I don't really plan to core any of this. I don't know if that's going to be my job. Why core something if you can get your subject to core it for you? Rebels have crossed the border. I don't even know where that is. More of this, and I just lost one of these guys as well. Discipline, but not upgradable. In fact, none of you are upgradable, so I'm going to wait every single month until I get one. I lost a siege. Lost a siege? Where would I have lost it? Oh, this one up here. Were you, like, the only fort that didn't turn into a... Yeah. The only fort that didn't actually turn into a level 8. Rip. Oh well. Rebels? Those aren't mine. Also, rest in peace, Korea. Rip. Oh, those rebels. Well, there's the timer. Let's have these guys group up. They're part of the same thing anyway. So, let's have you guys group up together. Did I already grab your capital? This was it, right? No, where's your capital? This was it. Okay, I did grab it. Good, good. Let's not forget, I do need to declare on this guy. He was part of the big idea here, so let's have you move up into here. And who even is that other guy? Sang. Sang right there, okay. Well, this guy doesn't need to do much, so let's have him... Actually, he'll move here too. Actually, no, he won't. No one's upgradable, really. I've waited months and not a single upgradable dude. Wow. Feels bad, man. Okay, more of these. These conversions are actually going by pretty quick. Yeah, we've got a lot of progress done here in China. That's some good stuff. But yeah, surprisingly enough, this guy has decided to convert something. For the first time, he's actually decided to convert a province. He has 0 religious unity, by the way. No, probably 25% because of humanist. But, yeah. Speaking of which, oh yeah, my religious unity's been improved. That's good. Other revolts. These are all my subjects, probably. Yeah, his rebels take up at 75% chance each month. Which is really unfortunate if you're the one who has to deal with it. But I'm not. Now, let's actually just have you siege that. It's not a very important fort. Funny how Sweden's here. On the other side of the globe. Just chilling. As if this is normal. As if anything that's happened in this game is normal. Also, yeah. That's a pretty terrible regent, but I think having our guy here rule for the rest of the campaign is a little more important than the temporary dismay I have here of having a terrible Empress Consort. So, feels bad, but not as bad as it would be if I had a terrible Emperor for the rest of the game. That'd be a little worse. Lanzhang separatists, yeah, there's someone dealing with all of that. It's good how everyone's like in a close enough location where they can deal with it all before it like becomes an actual issue. So no more separatism. Nice. Good stuff, because everyone's close enough to deal with it. Unfortunately, we're almost out of time for today, I think. Let me just take a quick look at a maybe kind of peace deal that I might make up. So if I declare on Multan, right, and I go for imperialism. Let's go siege that, of course. And here, who's that? Sang as well, right? If I get one of my subjects here, for some reason Cuba is here as well. Man, I don't know what's happening anymore. But, you know, Cuba's just chilling. So if Cuba grabs that for me, then that would be cool. Don't think we can actually annex Sang. There's not really a way for me to do that unless I miraculously pull off unrestricted conquest in that time period, which I don't think is gonna happen. So more separatism. But oh yeah, there's the one guy I didn't have there. But that's a fort, so that's great. That works still. Are you not? Come on, man. Come on, dude. That's a little bit silly. There we go. You can deal with that. I'm gonna grab that. And okay, I suppose now would be a good time to call it quits on this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed watching me stuff my subject to like 600% overextension, because boy, it's gonna be a lot more coming up soon. For now, though, this is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you to all of the patrons you see up on screen here for the month of December. Particularly those starting in the general tier. We have Quiet Guy, Brennan Arsenault, Bren Greenhagen, Torvald, Farron, Brumant, and Natsuki. In the Prince tier we have Snowraven, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. In the King tier we have Chewy Shoot and Quarbite. And in the Conqueror of Worlds tier, we have the Watcher. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it really does mean a lot to me.